Ooh, look, a new soundbox boom boom maker thing. All right, so let's take a look at this, the SONOS Move, which is one of their newer products. Rechargeable speaker that connects via Wi-Fi and over your network. So I had to replace my old and aging Play 5 speaker because it did not support AirPlay 2, and I needed to have that happen with my phone if I want to play music in my house. And so this speaker has served me well. I actually purchased it when Sonos first offered it and it came out. As you can tell if you're familiar with their products, this is one of the originals, the OGs for Sonos, and it was a great speaker. So decided to go with the rechargeable one. That gave me the flexibility to use Wi-Fi as well as network capability. I really like the flexibility of that. It also offers you quite a bit of other options, and so purchased this. I actually went with their trade up program, so I need to actually mail in the Play 5 because they gave me, I want to say, $120 credit for it, which was fair considering the age of it. And that allowed me to get this at a bit of a discounted price. So let's take a look at it. Right off the bat, I like what I'm seeing. This is super nice. Comes with a nice, what feels like fleece kind of bag with the speaker that you can use it to carry it in and kind of protect it a little bit if you are using it on the go, which is probably one of the things I'm going to be using it for, or just to carry to multiple rooms. That's nice. It is a little bigger than I thought it was going to be. I think it measures at, I want to say it was 11 inches by 6 inches, something along those lines, but I'll put a link to the actual dimensions of the speaker in it. So let's see what else is in the box and we can kind of start to look through it. Just got the power cables, it looks like. So you've got your speaker, you've got your rechargeable ring that it comes with, and then the actual power cable for the speaker itself and the recharging ring, I should say. That's it. So super simple, nicely packaged. I like the fact that the bag that it came with is super nice and kind of plush little thing for it. And you got a little welcome package here too, so we'll take a look at that. Real quickly, let's go over the dimensions of the speaker and some of the specifications of it. So the SONOS Move is weather resistant. It is voice capable to be controlled with Google Assistant as well as Alexa. It does have a far field microphone that uses kind of smart voice capture and noise cancellation, which is super nice. It does have a downward firing tweeter, which kind of has a really nice crisp high frequency response, which is good. You've got, like we mentioned, your basic power supply and recharging ring that comes with the actual speaker itself. That's super sticky, so I'm going to tear that off, which is kind of, I don't understand exactly why that's sticky. I guess maybe they hold it in the box, but whatever. It states that the battery, once fully charged, is good for up to 10 hours of play. And again, this works with Apple AirPlay 2, which is nice. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, you see you've got controls up here for your volume, as well as what looks like a speaker and play and pause. We'll take a look at that here shortly. Once I plug it in, we kind of take a look at it a little closer. It does weigh approximately 6 pounds, and it actually says that it's 9 inches by 6 inches by about 5 inches this way. This looks a lot longer than 9 inches, but I don't know. It comes in a couple of different colors, which is kind of cool. Basically, like all your other Sonos, if you look at my previous video on the Sonos bookshelf speaker that I did a review on that you can get from IKEA, the kind of the build that they did with IKEA, just links to your network, and you can use some of your streaming audio services to connect to the speakers once you've named it and connected it to your network, as well as you can connect directly to Bluetooth with it, which is super nice. I found that the other speaker that I have that I'm using, the shelf speaker, bookshelf speaker, is super nice. It actually works really well throughout a lot of the house. This one's gonna allow me to move it between different rooms or take it kind of out on the patio if I wanted to listen to it. It says it's super durable. It can resist drops or bumps. I don't know exactly how much that's been tested, and I'm probably not going to test it because I came out of pocket for this. If I was given it to do kind of a stress test from Sonos, I would definitely do a little more testing on that. It says that it is able to be dropped. It says ultra durable, which is very interesting to me. There's some interesting things about the back of it. It has a built-in handle, so you can actually pick it up and carry it, which is kind of cool. And then you have your power. It looks like here you can switch between Wi-Fi or your network, your network or Bluetooth, which is cool. This button here, I'm guessing lets you switch between those two. This button, don't know what that is, but it's basically an infinity symbol, and I have no idea what that does. So we'll put a nice little line here that says what that actually does once I look at it a little closer. All right, so let's get this charged and set up, and then I'll kind of show you some of the controls for it, which are going to be very similar to the other Sonos speakers and units. The unique part about this is that it is weather resistant and it is rechargeable, and I am a fan. So let's get this thing charged. It had a little bit of charge on it, but I still let it run and charge for a little while. Super easy to set up. You go into the Sonos app, and I'll show you that here in a second. You press this button, the one that I was telling you that looked like an infinity symbol, and that will make this speaker discoverable to your Sonos app. Obviously, you need to have your phone or device or whatever you're using to connect the Sonos Move device to your network. So you're going to want to make sure that everything is all on the same network. And then it's super simple. So let's bring up the Sonos app, and you will see that I have my Symfonisk on here right now, and then also the Move, which is, again, it's super easy. And so I normally will have, if you have Apple Music, you can select which device you want to play from. So obviously they'll both show up there. You can play it through the Sonos app itself. I use Tidal, and so same thing, I can select the devices that I want to play on it, which is really nice. And so you can do all your normal configuration through the app. You can set your rooms up, you can control volume, you can do all kinds of different things. Let me see if there's anything else that I can do with this while we're here. You can adjust the equalizer, the true play. So basically you can do tuning for your room. I believe the Move automatically will tune when you move it between rooms, if I recall correctly. It'll do automatically tuning for it, which is kind of nice. The other nice thing when you move away from those Generation 1 Sonos devices, which I'm really glad to do, is you get to eliminate this silly little bridge thing here that you used to use to connect to your network. So now everything connects to your network quite easily. Again, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which is, again, super easy. You just use whatever streaming service or application that you have on your phone, and it will connect to it. So that is it for the product. Quick review, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching the videos. I'm being lazy and I don't feel like turning this camera around right now, so I hope you check out some of the Sonos devices. And you know, once you get your Sonos device, you can start listening to Cyndi Lauper and pretending you're in the Breakfast Club, just like back in the 80s, which is what I plan to do. So have a good time with it. Scratch your itches, and I will see you all next time.